Alright, so this is going to be part 2 of the video. On the last video I finished off on question number 8, so this one I'm going to finish on start on question number 9. So we can use the fact of evenness and oddness of functions to help us with these. We know that cosine is an even function, so what this means is cosine of a negative number can equal the cosine of that exact positive number. Right? Even functions are symmetric over the y-axis, so this is going to equal, from our unit circle, the square root of 3 over 2. We also know that sine is an odd function, which means that sine of a negative number equals the negative sign of the positive number. So this will be the negative sign of pi over 6. And if we look at our unit circle, this is going to equal sine of pi over 6 is 1/2, so this is going to be a negative 1/2. Right, and if you'd like, you can pause the video to try part C and D really quick. Right, the answers for part C and D are on the screen. I'm going to move on to question number 10. So we're told that sine of theta equals negative 5 over 7. And that theta is in the third quadrant. So if we create a nice set of axes here, we're told that our angle theta is in quadrant 3. Right? Here is our angle. It makes a nice right triangle there. We know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so our opposite side is going to be a negative 5. Our hypotenuse is always going to be positive. Is a negative 5 because it's in a negative y direction. Noticing that this is in quadrant 3, our x value is also going to be a negative answer. And we can find that with Pythagorean theorem. So we know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So a squared plus negative 5 squared equals 7 squared. A squared plus 25 is going to equal 49. And we're going to get a squared equals 24 if we subtract 25 from both sides. This is going to tell us that this side right here is going to be the square root of 24 if we take the square root of both sides, and it's going to be a negative because it's in the negative x direction. Alright, so we want to find the cosine of theta. So cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. So our adjacent side is going to be the negative square root of 24 over our hypotenuse, which is 7. So this is our answer right here. Right, and then number 11 is very similar, so if you want to try that on your own, go ahead. I'm going to pause the video and then return with the solution. Alright, if you work through this problem, this will be the triangle you get on the left here, and then you will get that tangent of theta equals opposite over adjacent, which would be negative 12 over 5. And that is the end of the unit for a review. I wish you good luck.